I'm going to try to wrap this up as quickly as possible. One of the felony vandalism, that was a big thing. The Hanson Police Department, the Chief of Police, Lieutenant Casey, you guys were unbelievable. As soon as it happened, I got the phone call. 2 hours later, I got another phone call. They got leads, they got suspects. How fast you guys turned this around and how much you kept us in the loop was amazing. And I'm so glad you guys weren't in uniform when I was in high school, because I probably wouldn't be the This was like an episode of CSI. It was unbelievable. You know, I was like, God, I got out just in time. Thank God Jared never visited me here. We both wouldn't be standing here. And what you're doing now, blocking off the streets, again, the community, all this project did was galvanize the community. It was unbelievable. One person I want to thank personally during the construction of this build, the foundation, myself, Jared, we lost a dear friend, Kevin Joyce. Kevin Joyce was not only a donor to this foundation, he was a friend to this foundation, he was a friend to the both of us, he was a great man, and I want everybody to know how instrumental Kevin was in this home, because he was like a mentor to me, right? It's difficult to kind of, I mean, I got you guys all fooled. I mean, you guys all know I fought in a cage where we got hit in the head, right? Everybody knows that? And that was...
They do now.
Kevin was so instrumental in helping out. And every time there was a question that I didn't have the answer to, or I wanted to run it by him with everything that came up in this house, he was there for me. So he was a big part of this project. He was here for the groundbreaking, and I just wanted everybody to know he's not here, but how important he is to us. With that being said, our team, Amanda and Betty, a lot of this work goes on behind the scenes. You guys have been fantastic. I can always count on you. You do what you say what you do. I can't ask for anything more than that. Now, Paul, would you like to? Did you say you wanted to say a few words? You don't have
to. Your wife said you wanted to. You don't have to.
The microphone's awesome. Real quick, before Jared freezes to death, I have no hair and he's cold. Real quick, thank you to the foundation, Alex, Jared, Betty, Amanda did incredible. The men and women of the Carpenters Union, our family, our friends, the town of Hanson, the Hanson Police and Fire Department. Thank you guys, this is incredible, and thank you.
I wish I had the time to thank everybody here individually and give everybody notice. Just know how important you are. Nothing you did fell on deaf ears or blind eyes. We are forever grateful, and you've been amazing to work with. This has been, I'll be honest with you, this has been my favorite project that we've done. I've got a great relationship with all the veterans. Here's the difference: we meet the veteran and then we start the process. This was different because I knew Paul. You know, I knew Paul going into this, and when we had heard what had happened, and I called Jared, and I was like, hey, a guy I went to high school with, he qualifies. And Jared was like, we got to do this. And Jared was like, just have somebody fill out an application, and it's approved. You know, so like...
It's a real rigorous process.
Yeah. Yeah. So we joke and we kid, but I'm very grateful for that. This is my hometown. This was important to me. This was Jared's brainchild. Jared and I have been friends for too long now. But you are very humble. You're a dear friend. You're my best friend. I'm so grateful that you allow me to take part of this. And you're humble. Except for that, like, sadness, that was pretty obnoxious, but that was like awesome. That was like good old but honestly, what you do, it's not just your name on the foundation. Jared is very involved. This is near and dear to his heart, and it's an honor to work for you doing this, and that's it.
I'm going to stand right here. I've been down in the south too long. It's just freezing. This is wicked cool. See, I told Paul, I said, this is like the best groundbreaking we've had so far. Believe it or not, 10 years ago when I started this, literally we had like 4 people at our first. Well, I didn't think we didn't even have a key ceremony. We had a contractor rip us off for like 20 grand, so I had to restore them for like 25 grand to get that back, and we put the keys over. The growth of the foundation has been amazing. It's nothing that I've done or that we've done. It literally is, it's our supporters, and it's all of you here, and it's the quality of recipients that we have, and I can't say that enough. You know, I was telling someone earlier, you know, I would argue that our sign's too big over there. There's a reason we don't have our signage everywhere. It's not about us. At no point is this about me. It's at no point about Alex. This is about Paul and Jen and the sacrifice you guys made to this country, and I cannot thank you enough. I have taken from this country more than most. I've been completely blessed. When I was 8 years old, I said I wanted to play pro football, and that's what I did.
Yeah, we don't.
But I didn't get to do that, you know, just on my own fruition, right? I got to do that because you volunteered and you defend the liberties that allow us to do what we want to do when we want to do them. And so for me, this is the best way I can say thank you. Again, I can't say it enough. I mean, look at the beautiful results. It touches my heart every single time. You know, the organization has grown to the masses that you see here, so I don't have to do as much. It's just kind of nice at times. But days like this, it just reminds you of the beginning days when, trust me, the house didn't look like this. You guys got hooked up. I didn't have enough money. I was writing checks out of my back pocket. Awareness didn't spin well then either. So again, it's come back to thank you, and thank you. I can't again say enough. I will say this though, Alex will admit it. This job was probably the most nerve-wracking job. When he got the call that we were in Paul's house and being back in his hometown, you know, how was he going to be received? How was the community going to support? You guys have touched his heart by the support, and you know, I play more of a therapist these days with Alex going through projects, and I'll never forget the call with the vandalism. How do we want to handle it? Because I know how he wanted to handle it. Let's go chew these dudes up. I don't think you can physically assault children these days, but we work on the laws. And he was just so pissed because somebody in his community could do something like that to someone in his community. But to see the reaction and to see the support and every hiccup, the community came together. And that's what we want to get. And that's the essence of what this foundation is about. You know, there's a reason it's not houses for heroes or houses for women. It's homes. Because that's what your home is. Your home is your place you feel you're most secure at your most vulnerable time. Your home is your community. And so thank you guys, because that's what you have provided, not only for Alex, you reassured him where he grew up, because he's so proud in Boston, parks his car everywhere he goes. But you guys have reassured that American spirit is alive and well, and you guys have truly brought Paul and Jen home to their community. So thank you, and God bless everybody.
Not gonna lie, I was pretty excited when the Hanson police told me that the vandals were from Canada. I was like, that was a small win. I was like, yes, thank God. Anyways, I guess that wraps up this portion of it. Again, it sounds like a broken record. We say it over and over, but so grateful. Again, I wish I could thank every single one of you. It's just. Jared said it right. You guys, it touched my heart. It is such a special project. I'm so proud to be from here. All I do is tell Jared, Betty, and Amanda how much better Boston is than everywhere else we've ever been. And you guys proved it, right? Was I right or right? Right? So next, I'm going to ask John Murph, Joe Albanese, Heather and Son, if you could come up. We're going to cut the ribbon, present the family with the keys. We'll do the tour, and then we're going to open it up. Please, guys, let's have a relaxed, fun atmosphere. This is a celebration, and this is a special, special moment.
I am shocked that no one brought like 12 pack or something. Who's cutting it? The camera's cutting it. Oh, yeah.
You gonna cut the ribbon?
Change it up.
Everyone go through. Go through.
I'm tall.
I have tape so I can make it. Everyone in? Everyone in?
I voted for the machete, but it doesn't play well on camera.
We've had knives. That was like our tamest.
All right.
Oh, get it.
Go on, go!
There you go.
Now everybody's got a set of keys to hand over and do some photos. You guys do some photos and we'll do a tour of the home here.
All right, Commodore Builders. Scott, you're gonna turn that over, right?
There you go, Scott. The Regional Council of Passengers. Good luck. God bless.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe Noah and Lily get their own set of keys.
All right, you guys ready for your
You're 16.
You good? Do we need photos? Where's Amanda?
Let me make sure the crew's inside before you open
Yeah,
the door.
oh yeah. Camera crew.
See, everybody forgets the phone call in our first half. We're at home, there's going to be process. Yeah, we got it. It's cool. It pays off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna give it to everyone. Yes.
I told
No, did you grow 2 feet?
Figure the rest out.
Pretty sure you grew.
he didn't. That helps me.
Yeah, she said everybody. He's here. You guys look good.
Ready? What?
They're coming? Let's go. Yeah.
Seven right now. They're in New Hampshire in a couple of weeks.
This is semantics.
Right now we're in California, Arizona, Illinois, here, New Hampshire, Tampa, Florida.